And the question is, could this just be the beginning of probably the perceived implosion within Kenya Kwanza, that there could be other dissatisfied or voices of dissent that have so far remained quiet, and probably with what CS Muturi has done, should we expect more of such going forward?
I mean, evidently, the cracks are giving. So it is not irrational to expect more fallout within the party, the presidency, the government. And I think we have been watching keenly, and you realize that the greatest critics of the government are coming from within. This is a sitting CS. And when I look at him and I look at the caricature, the cartoon and the star, just because he spoke on a very personal matter, because you're talking about his son who was abducted, then he has become an enemy of the state. I would wonder how much he was expected to suppress, not just the emotions, but the thoughts of, and the anguish that him and his family have been going through, how much he was expected, how much more he's been overlooking, knowing that the government is doing the wrong things to other Kenyans who cannot come out and speak for themselves. I expect more fallout from this regime. That certainly is the case. And I maintain a position that with friends like the one the president is keeping around, the likes of Murkomen, Farah Maalim, Osoro, and many others, he does not need enemies. Those are enough to bring this government down. Because their utterances, not only are they demeaning, but they continue to inject anger to the common Kenyan. Because you have to ask yourself, if a whole CS is saying that we have a rogue agency or a rogue operation that is happening in the country, and remember all this is happening in the quest for good governance, and then he's castigated the way we are seeing, we must ask ourselves, what is the president's position? Because all these people who are now coming after JB, just in these last few days, are lieutenants of the president. They've come out and insulted Kenyans in front of the president. They've come out and now they're going after JB. And I know he's going to leave office, whether through impeachment or resignation, and I agree, him resigning may not be the first thing he does. I think if I were him also, I would play this to the very end. Let them impeach me, let them come out. And I would want to see how that plays out. But we must wonder now, what kind of a country are we running? Of importance is not how much fallout there will be in government, because already there is a huge trust deficit from Kenyans to this government. We don't have an opposition. Where is the opposition in all these matters? I think the government joined the opposition, and now the people in government who feel this government has gone wrong, they are joining the people, because the people are the ones who are revolting, and there is a revolution whether they want to accept it or not, on how to change this country. So this government is really not going anywhere. It is just a matter of time. It is just a matter of time. And what I would hope for is that they don't, if the center is not holding, why can they just all resign? And we go for a snap election? Because it's getting messy.
Right. Indeed, it is getting messy, and it's getting messy for us within this region of East Africa. If you look at the cartoon on the People Daily, there's a caricature of someone coming down the steps of an airplane